Hi y'all, Renee here. I am here today as part of the Twisted Sisters blog hop for July, August, close to my heart, new catalog. There is a really fun die. This is the die right here that is in the catalog. It is this one right here, Z3961, $16.95. Great price for such a large die. So I thought, you know what? I bet I could do some really fun things with this die that are out of the ordinary, not what you would expect and not, what you would normally buy this die for. However, first and foremost, I wanted to show you this is what the die is intended for. It creates a completely done card front very quickly, very easily. I put some glitter paper, silver glitter paper behind this one, but you can use any colors you like. And you can see some of the ideas that are in the catalog. They used this paper right here. They did some inlays of some different colors for all the little pieces. Just a really fun project. So let me show you. Let me put the catalog down. So again, this is what it's intended for, and I didn't want to cover up any of this. I thought it was so fun with all these little 3D butterflies flopping off, and they all go flat, so if you want to mail this, you can. And so I put happy birthday in the middle. So that's the first thing that I did with this die. Then I started looking at the die and I was like, wow, I wonder if I could stamp with this. So what I did was I grabbed some Picked Raspberry Distress Oxide ink and I created this background. It was really simple. You have to be a little careful though. What I did was I just put the ink all over the die, and then I very carefully turned it and put it on the paper, and then I just used a rolling pin from my kitchen to roll it, and then just cut off these edges because the edges didn't do very well, the little the dashed lines. So I just cut it down, and then I didn't have any paper. I went through a lot of different paper to see what I liked. Couldn't really find anything I liked, so I created my own. I just inked up the edges with the same color for the background and for the background of the flag, and I even stamped the sentiment using this Picked Raspberry Distress Oxide. Distressed Oxides are so awesome because you can stamp with them. So this whole card was so easy to make, and I used nothing but white cardstock on it. Oh, and before I forget to tell you, the stamp set that I'm using, this is the stamp set from the card kit that is live right now. This is the Craft with Heart subscription card kit. If you want more information about that, I do have the video down in the description box, so you can take a look at that. But that is how I did this one. So I used this die as like a stamp, and it really, I think it turned out really cool. I'll give you a little bit closer look at it. I think it turned out really nice. I love this look. So very flat as well, be easy to mail. And then I thought, I wonder if I could stencil with this. So what I did was I cut out another one just on white cardstock, and then I cut away all these butterflies. I just snipped them right at the top and right where they're connected, snipped them out so that I have big open space. And this is what I ended up with. Isn't that beautiful? For this one, I used Chip Sapphire. Love that color. And all I did was I laid this down and just very carefully with a makeup brush, I just pounced. Didn't rub because that would have moved this paper around. I just pounced, and that is what I ended up with. Now the paper that I used on this card and this card, because once I was done, I was like, huh, I could use that piece of paper that I used for the stencil as another card. So I got two cards out of it. This particular paper is from the July-August mix-in, and I'll give you a look at the two papers that I used. So this first one, I thought it looked like denim, but it matches perfectly with Chip Sapphire. And then that's the other side of the paper. And then for this one, I used this pink that's kind of like an ombre look. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up quite as well. It looks beautiful in person. And then just cut a stitch circle. The next to smallest stitch circle is that. And the sentiment, "You are amazing," I actually stamped that with chipped sapphire as well. So I've got my ink matching my paper. So that's how I made those two. Well, then I'm like, okay, what else can I do with this particular die? Because this die is awesome. I made a lantern. So what I did was I cut two of them, and what I did on this side is when I ran it through my die cutter, my top plate, I didn't have my top plate go all the way to the edge, so it didn't cut right here. So I ended up with two long pieces. I connected them here with some really strong double stick tape, and I connected these two together with some really strong double stick tape. And this is what I used. Just there, it's called score tape, SCOR tape. And to get rid of the sticky on this side, because it is double stick tape, but I didn't want to put another piece of paper here to keep this all together. I just used my my powder tool to take the sticky off so that there's no stick there, but yet it will fold very easily. So this is the lantern, and this is one side. You can see that. And then my husband had a great idea to use all of those little white butterflies that I cut out from this that I used as a stencil, those pieces that I cut out. He had the great idea of, why don't I attach those to this? So I did, and it turned out really cute. So then the next thing that I did is I took some vellum and I created some inserts. So these inserts will go just right inside here to diffuse the light from a tea light. And they just sit right inside. They don't need to be glued in or anything. And I made 3 different ones. I made them, so this one here is made with Distress Oxide ink. I used peacock feathers and picked raspberry. Now, one thing I can tell you I did that you shouldn't do is I put some water on it, and it made the paper, this is vellum, it made it very wavy. So I did iron it to try to get it straight again. But truthfully, you don't need to put the water on it because you can't really see all these little droplets once you put it inside your lantern and put your light on. And then my third one, my second and third one, these were both colored. They were just regular vellum, and I just colored them with the lightest of my Tri-Blend burnt orange blend and ice blue blend. So alcohol inks work really well to color your vellum. So that's what I did on that. So the one thing that I have noticed with this is most tea lights, like these ones here that you can buy at the store, they have an amber light. So when you put it in your lantern, no matter what color vellum you have, it looks orange because of this amber light. So I went on the hunt for a tea light, a battery operated tea light that had a white light, because I thought a white light would be really pretty because it could pick up all of these colors behind the butterflies. And this one, it does both amber, there's the amber, you can see that, but it also does color changing. And so it goes through all the different colors. And this actually looks beautiful. I got this at Joann. I just picked it up actually this weekend. So they had a big sale for the 4th of July. So that was something that really, I love this little light. So let me turn it on, the color changing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show this to you on camera very well. Well, maybe there. So you can see how it looks. And so as the color changes, it comes through and the vellum just diffuses the light. So you're not just looking at this tea light. And it really turned out beautiful. I don't think that the video really shows it to its best. but the purple, I love the purple. So I'm still going to be on the lookout for just a white tea light. I may have some in my Christmas stuff. So if that's the case, then, you know, I can put in my other colors and then the light will just come through those colors and look really pretty. So that is what I did to twist up it's called the butterfly background die. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything that I showed you, please let me know. And I hope that you will hop along to the next person in our hop. I will have their link down below in the description box. I will also have links to everybody who's in the hop. We have a whole bunch of people who are in the hop this time that are using products. They're either going to be from this new July-August catalog, which is amazing, by the way, or from our core catalog that expires at the end of August. Come September, we'll have a brand new core catalog. So I'm very excited and looking forward to showing you that. So I hope you liked this. And again, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. I will be more than happy to get back with you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the participants in our hop. Have a great day and thanks for stopping by. See you later.